What if I told you that this was not a quick weave, not a sew-in, definitely not a wig? What if I told you that this was crochet, elevated crochet? Let me show you how we did this. Hey girl, hey, it's your girl Jay, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thanks so much for sliding through, and if you're returning, welcome back, girl. So you guys know on my channel, I'm always trying to show my girls how to do their own hair, be it braids, be it quick weaves, be it anything. But today we are going to be doing something a little bit different. Now you guys know on my channel, I'm not the biggest fan of like crochet. I feel like crochet can look really bulky. I know it's easier, I know it can be quick, but I just would much rather do something a little bit more sleek, on the sleek side, you see what I'm saying? So today we're actually gonna be doing the best of both worlds. So this brand that I have worked with before, it's QVR, or Queen Virgin Remy. They reached out to me and they were like, hey girl, we got this new thing on the market and we want you to try it. So basically it is going to be crochet, but it's got like a little twist to it. So let's get into it. So this is what it's actually going to look like. And as you see, each strand is like the size or a little bit bigger than your like traditional like K-tip. And so what's gonna set it apart is that it is so tiny, like this thread is like so tiny. When it's time to make that knot, it's not gonna leave that really like bulky like thing on your braid, so it's going to be able to lay like really flat and natural. And so I have not seen any videos or any tutorials on this, so this is where it starts. It starts here, not because I haven't looked, I don't know, somebody probably has done it but I just haven't seen it. But yeah, I'm just gonna go based off of what I think is gonna go the best, and I'm just really optimistic and I'm sure it's gonna work well. So like I was saying, they did send me over 5 bundles of the hair. Now I do want this to be really thick. I want it to give kind of like a quick weave with the feel of like a sew-in, like the versatility of a of like your natural hair. So I'm kind of going for a lot here, so that's why I need so much hair. Yeah, so if you are wanting to see how I went from this to this, make sure that you do stay tuned. And I know y'all thinking, girl, why don't you wear your real hair? The thing I love about this the most is that I want brown hair. Like I want brown hair, but of course I'm not gonna dye my hair. You guys know I don't do wigs on my channel, so I have to find different ways in order to achieve like the colors and things like that that I want. I'm sure I'm gonna be able to get this done in 1 hour max, in the absolute longest 2 hours. So I am gonna put myself to the test. I'm gonna see how long it's gonna take me to go from this to something really nice, brown and luscious, because it's the fall season. Thanksgiving is a couple days and I want to see what I can do. So for today's style, it's really easy. We are going to need our you're gonna need some bundles of hair. I do have 5 bundles of the 20-inch wet and wavy hair. On the website they do have like a plethora of different like curl types. I chose a wavy one just because even though I'm gonna blow out the hair and probably layer it and all that stuff like that, I do want to still be able to just wet it and go. So I got a curly hair texture, but like I said, this is human hair, 100% human hair, so it's gonna be able to be flat ironed, blow dried, fry dyed, and laid to the side. You are going to need a 3-way mirror, a crochet needle, and then like the crochet hook or whatever. And then of course any styling tools that you're going to want to use. I'm going to go in with a flat iron and of course a blow dryer, and what else do I need? I think that's probably it. And some scissors, because I'm going to layer it pretty good because I want to be able to do my thing, you know what I'm saying? So those are the products that you're gonna need for today. Pretty easy. And then a 3-way mirror. I don't know if I said that because I'm gonna put a lot of braids in my head. Because I want this to be really flat, I'm gonna put a lot of braids in my head, so we need to be able to do that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and part out the areas that I want it to be left out. Being that this is the color brown, I don't want to leave too much of my hair out, but let's just say that I got a natural black color that matched my hair, I could leave out so much more hair. So now that we got the front out, I am gonna go ahead and do cornrows going directly back. I'm not gonna do any weird design or in a circle or anything. I'm going to have them going straight back. Being that I do want this to be super flat and natural looking, I think I'm gonna have, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be a lot of braids. If you don't know how to cornrow, then yeah, I'm gonna do one quick little show of how to cornrow your own hair. I'm gonna give y'all a good point of view, but for the most part, most people know how to braid. Even if you don't know how to braid that good, just do your best. Just do your best, girl, just do your best. But so the most important part when it comes to braiding your own hair is definitely going to be consistency. Once you get your groove going down pat, you need to keep that same groove going all the way down. So now I'm just going to show you a different point of view of how I actually connect the braids. As you see, since my hair is a little bit longer, I'm going to connect a little higher at the top versus from the middle of my head, because I don't want the braids to be super like thick and chunky. And so after I've fed in the bottom of the previous braid, I kind of loosen the ends just a little bit. Put a rubber band at the end of the previous braid, and then after you feed it in, then take the rubber band off. It keeps it from like unraveling too soon. And I gotta say, braiding straight hair might have not been the best idea, but it still came out super flat, and I'm not mad at that. So as y'all see, like, I have a lot of hair, so sometimes it can be hard to tuck like the end pieces and stuff like that and do all the flipping, but we got it in there. It's as flat as I can, and I got a little hook in the back of my head too, so I got a big little head. I got a big head, not a little not a big little head. I got a big head. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start by putting the hair along the back end of this braid right here. So they did send a crochet hook with the hair. They actually sent a crochet hair with each bundle, so that means that I have 5 additional crochet hooks in addition to the probably a million that I already have. So you don't have to worry about purchasing that. That is something that's going to be included. The first row is done. I'm not gonna lie, I did it off camera because I was like, I gotta get our technique down pat before I get on here and show the girls, but we got the technique down pat. So now I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how I'm doing it. So far, like, it is so like, it's sturdy, and I only done 1 row, and do you see, this actually looks like a lot of hair. And once we brush it out and style it and everything like that, I'm sure it's gonna come together a whole lot more as well. But so far, I'm really loving it. It's so easy. I think I done this first row in like 3 minutes. It took no time at all. As you see, this is my first time doing this on myself, but I don't even have to look because the process is just so easy. This is kind of sped up, but it is actually taking me less than like 10 seconds to install like one piece. So I did want to show you different points of view. So that's what it looked like from the front. So now I'm going to show you the process from the back. It's very easy. Go ahead and slide your hook through, and then you're going to attach a piece of hair by like the thread part, like the string. And then instead of pushing both pieces back through, you're just going to split it in half. And then you're going to see it's like really snug. It's not going to move, and it's really sturdy. I'm going to do it one more time. So my hook was already through. Now I'm going to pull that hair through by the thread. Don't pull it all the way out, and then just split it into 2, as you see, and then just take one piece through and then pull them together. And then you'll see it's going to be nice and sturdy. Now the removal process, which I am going to show, is very similar. So a little bit later, I wound up bringing my 3-way mirror in here. As you can see, I don't know if y'all can tell how brown this hair is, but it is so pretty so far. So full. Let me just show you what we're looking like so far. As you see, I went right up along the end, so it's like really seamless. I will say though, even though you don't necessarily have to look while you're doing this, I think it is so important that you stop and pay attention to what you're doing just a little bit, because it can get really like bulky. Well, let me rephrase that. It can get really like full. And I will say that's one of the things that I don't like about crochet, is that you ever seen somebody here and just like they got a whole bunch of hair on their head? We're borderline getting there. So we're about to only have these braids here in the middle, and then of course the one across the top. So far we used 3.5 bundles, so I'm thinking in total we'll end up using like 4.5. Like I said, I don't want, like I was saying, I don't want it to be too full, too big, especially because I do want to still straighten this hair. I want to straighten this hair and see what we can make it to. So I don't want it to be too big, but so far so good, so beautiful. The hair is so soft, like it's so soft, like just look, perfect. Are you able to see how like seamless this is becoming? Because the thread is so thin, it is literally going to lay right up against the braid, giving it a really natural look, flatter than you can get with like a quick weave. And I think that is so amazing. This whole process from start to finish took me like no time. This was so easy. Like if you were a beginner, this is for you. Like, because I'm a beginner and I got it on the first try. Like this is so good. Okay, and just like that, we are done. It is very, very, very full. Do I think I should have used all of the bundles? Maybe not. But I really wanted to see how it was going to look. Now I'm going to go ahead and just take out this front braid. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and blow out these curls. Don't get me wrong, I love, love, love the curl texture, but I want to show you guys what this hair can do. Okay, we can always wet the hair and bring it back to its original texture, but I really just want to show you guys what the hair can do. So we did go ahead and we curled our girl up. I wound up going in and putting pins in. That part wasn't filmed, but I did go ahead and do that. And so now I'm just gonna go through and take it out. I tell you, this is like the scariest part of like curling your hair. You never know how it's gonna look. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take it out. This hair it curls like a dream. It curls like an absolute dream. I did put a few layers in it just because I couldn't fight the urge. I could not fight the urge whatsoever. And these clips been in for a minute. As you guys can see, the sun kind of went down. So the clips have been in here for a minute. The curls have set. So we should have like a really, 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 really like fabulous result. And so I was a bit apprehensive because of course my hair is not brown, but I think I'm gonna like it regardless because I mean, if you blend it well, like if you like brush into each other well and like, you know, make sure that the texture is like not noticeably different, it should just look like a little ombre effect or whatever. You see, like the hair really held onto the curl quite well. I do want to brush out the curl. So do you see what I was saying? How it gives you that vibe of like a flip over quick weave, but like a fraction of the time, a quarter of the experience needed. Like this was so easy. Like you can't tell me that anybody can't do this. Like anybody can literally do this. So I'm absolutely loving this. Let me get a close-up so y'all can see how well the hair took the curl. And we use ceramic tools. I don't know if you guys know what that means, but that just means that the hair is just that good. Because this is some titanium tool work. And I'm not even just talking crap. I'm being dead serious. This looks absolutely amazing. I love, love, love the result. Ooh, don't put this on the beginning of the video. Absolutely beautiful. They really, really ate down with this. I love it. I love it a lot. You just literally pull one side and then it comes right out. Just like that. So yeah, I hope that this video was super, 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 super inspiring for you. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.